Offer free photos and listings on major sites as your property deserves the best. Be trouble-free and contact them today. propertyservicesagency.com.au. Station sponsor.
Are you seeking optimal gut health? Look no further. The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health is your trusted partner with locations in Castle Hill, Bella Vista, Bowral, Gregory Hills and Ulladulla. Our expert team of highly trained gastroenterologists and dietitians focuses on uncovering the root causes of gastrointestinal issues through a personalised and holistic approach to healthcare. So call 1300 580 239 today. The Centre for Gastrointestinal Health, where your gut health is our priority. Station sponsor.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have
Nearly there, guys.
teeth or loose fitting dentures, better call Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack of the Teeth Infinity Dental Care to restore
Yeah, it's
a
fine.
rock-solid smile.
Yeah, I know, as long as-
Called Digital Full Arch Solution. We
Okay.
remove broken teeth, replacing them with a healthy smile.
Whoopsie daisy. Got a minute? Thank you. Getting organised, guys. I'm going to bring this over here so that my little iPad can.
To Alive 90.5. If you enjoy
Aha.
the service Alive provides to the community,
That's a
then why
burst.
not become a member of the station today? Head across to our website, alive905.com.au, scroll down the page and click on the general volunteering link to download a membership application. Become a voice of the community.
Okay,
Alive
now we're in business, right? Here we go. Blah, 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 cha, cha, cha. Got my little gratitude book tonight. Oh, wow. I was going to look for something. I was talking today, last night's readings. The one that was the pregnant baby boy last night. What time was that one for last night? Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, the Alive 90.5 FM radio station, Omni Studio, and iHeartRadio. We're here every Monday night from 8 till 10 and every Sunday night from 8 till 10 on another radio station. But thanks for joining us, guys. And this is my 485th live show, and Ellie's 75th, maybe something like that, 75th live show.
That was what you just asked about.
Thank you. Yes. So welcome to the show, guys. We're here. We're live. We help people across the world. Ellie reads out all the validations for me and searches for them and points people into the right direction to come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So we've done this, like I said, 485 live shows here tonight on the Alive 90.5 FM radio station. It's been a long time coming, and it's my 149th show here on a Monday night with Alive. So lots of milestones here with the station, that's for sure. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And let's say good evening to all the people on the live. So Alicia Garcia, first off the rank here. You have beaten Jill Polglaze and Michelle Coburn, go figure, and Wendy Merce-Martin. Good evening, ladies. Thanks for joining us. We've also got here Andrea Hayden. Good evening. She said, hi, my lovely. Hope you're both well. Yes, we are. Are you well, Ellie? How are you going, Ellie?
Yeah.
Did you want to explain about your day today? Or
Oh, the fact that I spent half the day wet because the downpour today. I was out doing a few deliveries and I was just sort of like, I got out, just can't see 5 foot in front of you, car wipers can't keep up. Do my first outing out of the car and completely soaked for the rest of the day.
Oh,
even
of
though my
course.
jacket was waterproof.
Oh, gosh, yes, I know. I've been in that situation, so.
It was so much fun.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it was. Was it cold or was it just steamy?
Oh, it was once I got wet and like hadn't kept my jacket on, it was nice and warm. It was the only way I could keep warm.
Yeah, true. Very true. Well, welcome to the show, guys. Send your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. If you're on any of the other platforms, come over to this main page on Facebook so that I can see your questions. Sometimes the algorithm goes so fast that I can't see your questions, so please post it again a few times so that I can try and the algorithm will allow me to see it. Half the time I get people come to me later saying, why didn't you answer my questions? And well, I didn't see it. There you go. I do my best. This is why I do this, so I can help people. So I'm not trying to not read for you. So I'm an international psychic medium. I do relay direct messages from spirit. There is no tarot cards. There's no crystal balls. There's no anything here as a tool that helps me deliver the messages. It's just pure straight messages from spirit. And last night I was quite happy because the lady, what was the lady's name with the baby boy there? Taylor Dorr, that's right. She's due in 5 days. Well, 4 days now. But I had the number 12 last night. I have a sneaky suspicion it's going to come early. And the number 12 sounds really good for her. But I said, there's tears of joy and it's going to be a boy. And I said, I got a little baby boy around her. And sure as ever, she's having a little baby boy. Yes. Her name is Taylor Dorr. Thanks, Glennis Lacey. So, yes, we got a few people on here. Karen Riley, good evening. Glennis, good evening. Anna Iver, good evening. Natalie Brown, good evening. She said Georgia Rustland. That must be in the States somewhere. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. And thank you to John for being out of the studio tonight from the smorgasbord. He was amazing. He was out of the studio. And we were in here and we had 1 minute to set up because I was running very late. I had a bit of a nana nap on the lounge this afternoon there early, so I feel better now.
Oh, same. I got home and just collapsed.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Laurie Cragen Glammett, good evening. Oh, geez, yeah, I can't answer that one, Lovey. I don't think that's like politically correct to answer on the radio, so I'm not going to answer that one. Sorry. And we've got here Akiri from Palmy in New Zealand, Turura. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Theona Grayling, good evening. It's South Africa, 11 o'clock there. Anna Iver, US. Yes, thank you. So I love to know who I'm helping around the world. So let's go. And I've bought my gratitude book in tonight too. The ones that I'm doing 2 workshops now, and it's coming up, not this weekend coming, but the following weekend on the 22nd. And I'm doing a 10 a.m. workshop for 2 hours, and that's a beginner on psychics and mediums and stuff like that, and how to enhance your abilities. And everybody's got this ability, and it's not just for psychics or up and coming psychic mediums. It's for people that want to get motivated and just need that little bit of kick up the butt to do it. So, well, not quite, but anyway, and I'm doing the second course in the afternoon, which is the manifestation course, which is going to be really cool because it's all about how to manifest what you want and not what you don't want. And I've got a couple of, I've been seeing stuff on, either TikTok or YouTube or like little reels on Facebook and things like that. So I bought myself a little book, and and I didn't realize that it was a gratitude notebook until I actually bought it home. So how cool is that? I just saw, I'll just quickly grab that little notebook and it'll be fine. But then I get home and it's a gratitude notebook, and I put things in there like abundance manifesting, daily affirmations, anything that I think is going to help someone or help myself. I write it in this book so that I can help people out in the future and things like that. The laws of attraction, your energetic armor and things like that. So it's pretty cool, and some little exercises in there as well. I might even do a prayer book as well. I'll have to do something like that over time. But let's keep going. We've got Tracy Gibson, good evening. Who else have we got here? I'm just scrolling down the live here. Andrea Hayden, is there any messages for me today? Please, please, please. At least you say please. If nobody says please, my spirit, it's like, when you get this funny chill up to the back of your spine and all the hairs go on the back of your neck. Well, that's my spirit. He's like, do not, it's like banging the hammer down as the judge on, like, in a courtroom, and he bangs the hammer down and he says to me, don't you dare answer that question or even read that question out if it's got no please or thank you. He's really, really like not a poker face, you know what I mean? Like, he's just, when you see the Queen's soldiers and they stand outside the castle, Ellie, and they're standing there and they do not blink and they do not move, that's my spirit. It's like, he reminds me of that, but he's in spirit, So that's what he's like, and he's quite strict, and he doesn't even, put a smile on his face sometimes. That's how I see it. But never mind, I'm the one that's trying to lift things up. And Warragamba, New South Wales, Sal Alec, good on you. Warragamba, that's nice. I haven't had anybody from Warragamba before. So what else have we got here? Where was I up to? I was going to read for someone. Andrea Hayden, that's right. So like I said, if I've missed your question, then repost it again. The feed goes fast here, or the algorithm sometimes in Facebook just has a bit of a moment, and I don't know, blonde moment, and doesn't like me to read. So we'll do a general for Andrea. So when we finish our readings here, what we like to do is have people that I've read for type in the capitals validation and just write the validation all in one hit, so that they can put all that information that I've read and validate what I've done or what I've said. So it'd be really nice to have that feedback. And that's what we ask for here. I do this for free, so I expect it. We expect it. Ellie expects it. Ellie loves the meaty validation, so she's laughing. So I get 16 for you there, Andrea. I also get 19. So 6 and 1, 6 is 7 in the month of July, and you've also got 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October as well. So going forward, 13 as well. So 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April. You've got a lot of numbers here. Going forward, I do feel like there's going to be some hiccups around June / into July. I'm not sure what that is yet, but I'm also feeling there's been a few issues around ovaries or right ovary, because I kind of like get a little bit of a flick in the ovary there. So right ovary or endometriosis or any something around where the ovaries, like a hormonal imbalance as well. Do you sometimes have brain fog? Because I've just heard brain fog, can't sometimes get your words out. This is sounds like a deficiency in zinc and things like that. So functional medicine doctors are fantastic for sourcing out all your deficiencies in essential minerals. So I highly recommend doing that with a functional medicine doctor and getting yourself on track now. This year we've already missed out on the first gear, which is January. So February is second gear. So we need to make sure that we're in third gear by March, and get your studies out of the road, get everything out of anything that you need to do. Start planning it right now, Andrea, because I feel like there's things that are just slipping by. Okay, so slipping by. And I just heard sun, and I just heard I'm going to have to say it. I'm writing it down. I just heard, I don't know if this is around the sun, like your son or a son figure, or a younger male. And I just saw the brick wall up here. I see the sun on the left, and then I see the brick wall, and then I see manipulation, the word manipulation. So I don't know who that is around you or what's going on there yet. If I had more time, I'd be able to work it out. But I just heard manipulation, or someone's being manipulated by a young male at the moment, which is awful. It's not on. It doesn't work. It's just, it doesn't work for everybody. And it's like reverse psychology. I usually call it reverse engineering. Reverse engineer things. Because I feel like that going forward, this is going to change a few of the dynamics in the home, if that makes sense, okay? I'm also getting the dark car around you. So issues with the dark car. And whether I've always had things like where it's, even if it's a new car, I remember one lady, Ellie, she had we had this lady with a new white car, and I said, "You've got issues with your white car." And she goes, "Oh yes, I've just got a white car." No, there's no issues. It's brand new. Blah blah blah. 2 weeks later, she comes back on the show and announces that she got it put up on hoist because something wasn't right, and at the back of the tire inside where you can't see until they put it up on the hoist, there was a big slit in it. So lucky she got that checked. But I'll leave that there for you there, Andrea. But look forward to this year. Going to be really cool, really good. Around October will be very, very busy. Whatever's going on there is going to be very busy. Don't hold your breath, okay? So breathe. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So I'm just going to go forward a little bit on this live. Yes, Karen Riley, 18 days left in this month. So yes. Let's keep going. That's fair enough to Leslie. It's manners. 100%, Glennis Lacey. Look, I always got taught two things, okay, which is it doesn't cost money to say hi to anybody. Well, I used to get told hello, but now I don't say hello because words are spells, hell and O. So it doesn't cost money to say hi to someone or good day. And also you catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. And that's being polite and grateful and thank you. So thank yous and pleases go a long way with anybody. It's just like me saying to Ellie, Ellie, go down the road and get me some bread, you know, and she's going to go, I don't think so. Like, you're not talking to me like that. And then if I say to Ellie, Ellie, can you please go down the road and get me some bread, please? I really appreciate it. She goes, yeah, sure. How many loaves do you want? You know what I mean? It's just the way you say things to people, and it does work. So we've got here Rosie Salerno. What do we got? Greetings from USA, Southern California. My name is Rosie. Yes, we know. We can see that. I've been watching your live since 2021. Thank you. Wow. So that means that she's been on with me for 4 years. That's incredible. Yes, because we started just before COVID started and we had to sit in different rooms and stuff like that at the other radio station. She said, you are truly amazing, and I mean very, very amazing. I hope you are in a good health and good spirits. Can I ask if there is anything you see for me? Thank you. Oh, thank you for that, Rosie. I didn't realize that you were with me for such a long time. That's beautiful. Right, what have we got here from Spirit for you? I do get, I just heard allergy and coughing around you. So coughing and allergy, and I feel like I've just got an itchy, scratchy throat all of a sudden, and that's not me. And also the teeth. So the teeth on the left side. Do you have issues with the teeth on the left side as well? Left side, or who's that around you? Because I feel like it's like the front teeth. You know what I mean? So like the front to side teeth. I don't know what they're called. I'm not a dentist. So front and side, and it's like, you know, when you see the movies and that, or the cartoons or anything like that, and they pull out their teeth. Who's that's pulling out? I feel like this is an older male and he's passed, and he's an older male, and he had like the dentures, but the dentures covered certain teeth on the side here, but some were real, if that makes sense. So the ones that weren't real would cover, and he'd have the dentures, and then he'd pull them out, put them into the water, whatever that water is called, and then he put them in the morning. So this is an elderly male. And I feel like he's got his heart on his sleeve as well. And he's, I don't understand this, but I'm going to say it. Well, a triggy or trigger. What does that mean to you? Triggy or trigger, like a name or some form of nickname, or triggy or something like that. Starts with a T. Trigger or Tigger, something like that. I couldn't hear it properly, so it's whatever this name is, or this nickname, I should say, is a triggy or triggy. Triggie or something like that. I don't understand it, but that's what I'm getting. You're right there, Ellie. So yes, and also the number 11 for you as well, November, and 2 in February. So we've got lots of good stuff coming up for you around the end of February, and I feel like that's going to change a few things in your life. Okay, so look forward to it. Lots of good stuff coming up, and And this male, he's showing me like the hands, and he's saying your veins, because when I get hot, everyone gets hot, their veins start to pop out of their hands, right? And he's saying your veins are really like prominent. I said, yeah, well, I said in my head, yeah, well, like that's me. What do you want me to do? And he showed me his hand, and he showed me the veins in the hand, and he showed me how they're really prominent, they're really sticking out, and you can touch them, and then your finger just jumps over them. So the veins in the hand, I don't know why they're showing me that, but I'm just going to say it. But ooh. Wow. Now, right foot, ankle, at the base of the foot, or near the sole of the foot, there was just a really major sharp pain there, and I don't know what happened there. It doesn't feel like a break. It feels like, when you've been like cut there, or you've hit it really hard, and it doesn't feel like a break. It just feels like you've cut yourself. It's like a paper cut, but a really deep paper cut, if that makes sense. I don't know what that means, but that's what he just showed me, and the pain's gone straight away. As soon as I said it, thank God for that, because that really hurt. It was just like someone just stabbed me in the foot. It was really strong. But never mind, I'll leave that there. If you could validate any of that, Rosie, that would be amazing. It sounds very all over the place for this one here, but that's how some readings are. I just say what I get. Toi Roa. Oh, okay. Toi Roa. Kiri says to pronounce my last name will be Toi Roa. Thank you. Now that looks nothing like what that name looked. That the Taurua and Toeroa is completely different for me. So there's no way I would have got that. Thank you for help. What else have we got here? Yes. Right. Let's keep going. So what do we got? A validation from Andrea Hayden there. Miss Ellie, over to you.
So Andrea Hayden said, always have brain fog, lol. I have a lot of birthdays in July, can't work out the dates. I have 2 grandsons with ADHD. We were looking for a new car, so we won't get a dark one. Thank you so much.
Oh, right. So she said, I said the dark car. So did she say she has a dark car? We're looking for a new car, so we won't get a dark one. Yes, it's got issues. That's what I've written. So the dark car, 100% lovey. So, yes, zinc. Look up zinc, Andrea Hayden. I feel like you're deficient in the zinc, lovey. But check, functional medicine doctors are the best. And what else have we got here? So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Leslie, Anne Ivor, do you see me reconnecting with my male friend during my overseas trip in this May, please? Yes, I do. Yes, I do in May, yes. It'll feel a bit more awkward than before, though. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So it won't be the same as before, okay? So whatever you're thinking, sometimes you've got to think the opposite, and then we don't get hurt, So Rosie, can you, did she write everything there? She's just writing everything one by one. So if you can...
yes, T.
Yeah, so Rosie, can you write everything in capitals, validation, and then put it all in one hit? Because you're just answering yes, 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 and we don't know what you've yes, yes, yes to. So she said trips, my teeth, something else. So it must be something else with the teeth and that. What else have we got here? Wendy Merce-Martin, over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Wendy Merce-Martin said, I can take the pain on my scar on the inside of my right ankle.
Right.
It's quite painful. Other than that, the foot itself is pain.
Wow, there you go. Can you put some organic cold pressed castor oil on that there, Wendy? I do that on my scars, and it seems to work. It seems to be really cool. So yes, that's 100% true, Rosie Salerno. She says, sometimes when you are reading for someone else, you say things that actually seem like you are speaking about me and my life. That's why I love watching you live too. Yes, well, that's exactly what happens. Sometimes it's depends on what's going on with spirit, and spirit will always, like I used to plan all my shows and sit there for hours and work out the timing of this and an ad break of that and the timing of this comment and blah, blah, blah. And then I'd get to the radio station and then nothing will go to plan. I'm thinking, oh gosh, like what am I doing? This is crazy. So now I walk in here with no plan at all. I rely 100% on spirit to guide me through the whole 2 hours. So, but I'll leave that there. We're coming back after the break and we'll be doing some more readings. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
You're listening to the sound of Alive.
That is loud. Woo.
Welcome to Subplus.
That was quick, the first half hour.
Easy for you. We're a team of local experts dedicated and passionate about helping homeowners, aspiring investors, and first home buyers on their ventures. With vast experience and a commitment to service, we ensure a stress-free
I posted up some quotes on my bag. I posted up some quotes on my page so that people can see things and it relates to them. So as you were saying, you said something about a name Triggy. It was Tripsy. And also I have bad teeth. Yes. So you got to write it all in one hit there, Rosie, so that invalidation all in one hit so that Ellie can read it out all in one go, because it becomes really difficult for us and we can't snapshot it. You're welcome there, Rosie. Just write it all in one hit, Rosie. Yeah, 100% when I'm reading, it's really bizarre because I always have people come back to me and say, when you were doing this and doing that, it seemed like you were talking about me. And I go, well, no, I wasn't. I was talking about someone else. But that's what happens with spirit. It does that.
Solid timber, engineered, laminate and vinyl flooring, as well as carpet, blinds and shutters. An authorised dealer of major brands like Boral, Preference and Quickstep. Call 98946660 or visit setimbers.com.au to arrange a free
I've worked out the unicorn's name as well.
Ingrained quality.
Are foot problems making life harder? North Star Podiatry can help you make the most of your feet from the ground up. We help with foot pain, heel pain, plantar fasciitis.
So I'm going to make an announcement about the unicorn's name. I've got it at home to do it. I didn't bring in the sheet, but never mind. I can actually look it up here. Okay.
NorthstarPodiatry.com.au, station sponsor. We all know businesses that don't answer their phones sound unprofessional and lose new customers. Every business can have a turnkey receptionist team answering calls for just $1 per day, plus call charges. Stop sending your customers to voicemail and join the hundreds of smart businesses using turnkey receptionists by calling 028069 9111 now and ask about our free offer. Turnkeyreceptionist.com.au, station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 at another radio station, and tonight on every Monday night we're on Alive 90.5 FM. But I wanted to announce, and I didn't announce it last night, but I wanted to announce that the unicorn, when I had the name day for the unicorn a couple of weeks ago, I've chosen a name, and it's going to be, where was the person now? Lorna Villano. She said uni for the unicorn, and some other people agreed with her, but I like Eunice. But anyway, so there's a toss-up between Uni and Eunice. But there you go, Lorna Villano, you won the Eunice, the uni competition for the unicorn name day. I'm trying to say. I'm trying to write your name at the same time as do this. Villliano. So ladies, the ones that have been with me here for a long time, remind me to let her know when she comes on to the live that Lorna Villano. Yes, I'm going to give and this is the unicorn, guys. There's the unicorn I had to save it, rescue it from being blown over the fence the other week because of the storm. And I had it in the lounge room for a couple of days, but never mind. So everything I desire comes my way is the name of my event coming up next week, not this weekend, on the 22nd. It's coming up for the manifestation course. So jump over to my main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You will see the events section there, and go in there and have a look at what we're going to be doing for the beginner psychic medium course and the events psychic, the manifestation course as well. So it's, yes, Alicia Garcia, uni, yes. Yeah, so giving Lorna a medal here. Yes, Natalie Carl. She said we had a bad storm this afternoon. Yeah, did you got it this afternoon, Miss Ellie?
No, this was at like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Ah, right. Well,
Lots of rain.
well, we had lots of rain at lunchtime. Yeah, about 12 o'clock. It was just hammered down. And I looked at the Bureau of Meteorology, the BOM, and sure as ever, it was like you couldn't see any land. There was that much water coming down over above us. It was incredible. Yeah. So interesting how it just and it's cooled off, which is really nice because I was stinking hot trying to get ready for work this morning. I want to go. Too bad I'm in the USA. Yes, you can, Alicia. It's actually online. My courses are online for the beginner psychic medium on the 22nd, and also on the 22nd as well is the manifestation one. So everything is online. It's not face to face. This one, well, it's not face to face in person, I should say. It's actually online face to face. So there you go. You can actually still join it, lovey. Plenty of time. All right. So what else have we got here? Yeah, unicorn titled Monday, the 10th of February. Thank you, Wendy Burns Martin. So, ladies, you have to remind me that when Lorna Villano comes onto the live, she can have bragging rights for naming the unicorn. I'll pull him out again next year when it gets hot again for summer holidays so that I can go in the pool and try my best to get on it again. So if anyone hasn't seen that footage, go to my page, scroll down to where the unicorn is, and then scroll down again and you'll see me trying to get on in the pool with the unicorn. It was hilarious. I had to speed it up just so that I could, because it was a long video, quite long. So we've also got here Teresa Rivers. She's from the Abandoned and Haunted page. I'm doing on the 22nd, busy day for me on the 22nd. So in the evening, I'll finish my course at around 4 o'clock. Have something to eat, get ready, out the door again to the Abandoned and Haunted secret location where we're going to be doing some paranormal investigation with some ghosts. And we've got 2 spots left still. And if you wanted to join that, you need to contact the Abandoned and Haunted page, Teresa Rivers over there, so that we can get you all booked in and ready to go and all your information. So Anna Iva, reconnect with my male friend during my trip. I don't want to be hurt. Well, then don't do it then, lovey. The ball is in your court, Anne. So if you're asking about him and you're thinking about him and you're going near that location and then you don't want to meet him, then don't meet him. It's your call. It's your destination. So if you don't want to get hurt and you feel like you're going to get hurt, you don't do that and you don't be tempted. Remember, I always talk about the temptation with spirit and things like that. Things are put in our path to tempt us. And it doesn't matter what it is. It's a matter of how much integrity you have not to be tempted if it's something bad, like, stealing, for example. It's about how the integrity is with you and how the strength of your soul and your thoughts and your morals and things like that on how you should protect your soul. Okay, so it's really important. I can't stress that enough with people. Don't take every temptation if it doesn't suit you. And for example, if a male has come up to you, asked you to dance, and you have a dance, and then he asks you out, but he's definitely not your type, then you don't take that temptation. You do not enhance that relationship. If he's not your type, it's never going to work out. You don't go any further. You don't waste your time, guys. It's just because someone's paying 2 minutes of attention to you in a dance does not mean that they're going to love you forever. It's not meant to be, because your soul won't agree with it. It'll make it hard for you. Let's keep going. What do we got here? Natalie Carl, laughing out loud. I haven't seen the unicorn video, but I feel like calling it Uni the Loony. Laughing out loud for not allowing you to get on it, right? Yes, 100%, Natalie Carl. Yes, it was quite funny because I spent quite some time trying to get on it. Yeah, I wasn't impressed. But never mind, you'll have a laugh because I've dunked myself a few times on it. So go scroll back on my page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, you'll see it there. I'm just going to go back on the live feed here. So, yes, Uni is famous now, Wendy Merce Martin, 100%, yes. That's great to hear. Yes, all good here. Thank you. Yes, they're having a conversation. Yes, yeah, have a look, Alicia. You can see what's the events that are coming up for my page. I might even put I'll put the Abandoned and Haunted one. event. Just writing this on my to-do list. I'm just putting it on my to-do list, Teresa, to put it up. I should have put it up last week. Actually, didn't think of it. Never mind. What else have we got here? So send over your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So I've got Eb Black. Hey, anything for my babies and my heart. Thank you. And my heart. I've never heard of somebody asking me about that before. Right. I'm just going to do a general for you there, Eb. For some reason, I feel like I've got like jaw jamming or just pain in the lower part of the jaw area or stiffness, like stiffness. And issues with speech around you. I'm also feeling the number 16 around you, 7, and the month of July. Now, I can see that you're not a top fan and that you haven't shared anything, but when I do my numbers, if I get a number and it flashes at me, it's like the number 16 here, and then I add it together. 1 and 6 is 7 in the month of July. So it's either 16, 7 or July, or the 16th or the 7th or the 7th or the 7th, something like that. But I feel like birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around you. So I'm hearing looking good. What does that mean to you? Looking good. So is that the date that I was just talking about, or have you changed something with hair or something around your features, or what's with that? FEATURES, features. Hair. It's like hair. I don't know. I'm just seeing dark colored hair. I'm also getting number 19 around you as well. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October. So you've got 1 or January as well. So I do feel like that January was significant this year as well. So even though that is close to the New Year and Christmas time and, everything like that, party time I'm hearing, but I feel like that it was like you're missing something in your soul. It's like you've lost like faith, or you've lost sorrow. You know what I mean? Like you've got sorrow, like missing someone, missing something. Missing something or someone. I also just got the number 1968, whatever that means. So 1968, I don't know, I never get stuff like this, but I got to say it. But I just saw the 19 and then the 68. So it might be 2 separate things, but I'm putting it together in this case. I'm also getting anxiety around you too, lovey. And I do feel like that the whole family is like just on this roller coaster at the moment. I feel like everybody's just on this roller coaster. It's up and down, up and down. And things are going to settle down, but I feel like this is going to be around the June/July before it stabilizes. Stable. Is there someone around you that's on drugs as well? This is a male figure. Was this the father? Was this the father or someone or brother or someone that was close to you, or who was this? Because I don't know why. I just see drugs. I just see someone looking through the window as well. And this guy is not small. So keep your house locked between now and next couple of weeks. Okay? We just shoo them away. We just send them off. But I'll leave that there as well. Thank you. If you could just validate any of that, that would be amazing. And I'll leave that there. What else have we got here? If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Thank you for the info today, Lesley. I'll get onto it first thing tomorrow. Yes, I sent it to you yesterday, lovey. We spoke about this last night. Yes, 100% there, Dixie. So look after yourself, lovey. Yes. Or did I send her more stuff today? I can't even remember what I've done. I was busy this afternoon. I sent out some information to some people, but I can't remember if I sent it to you there, Dixie, today or yesterday. Don't you just hate it when Facebook does its moments? Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. What have we got here? Yes, you're welcome. Yes, I know what I sent now, a little comment. Fair enough. So Rosie, thanks again, Leslie. I must say good night. I'm very sleepy. Thanks. See you next time. Did she write a validation? A big validation?
Not a big one.
She just wrote it in little bits and pieces. All right, Rosie. Never mind. Okay. Yes, Sal Aylett. Salayllett. So money, financial. So Sal, if you're worrying about money, I must say my course that's what it's going to be about, because a lot of people worry about this situation as well. But if you say things like, constantly say things like, I can't afford this. I say this all the time. I can't afford this, as an analogy I do. But I can't afford this. I can't afford that. I'm going to get by till the rest of the week. What happens? You just get by till the rest of the week. When you say things like, how can I get this? How can I do that? I can't wait to see myself with the money coming in through the bank account, picturing you opening up a statement with you've got money on it, things like that, and feeling it. If you can constantly feel like you've got no money and you're suffering and things like that, you're going to manifest that into fruition, and you're going to have more heartache with no money. Okay, so the financial situation will get better. It's a matter of just changing your mindset and letting it go. So what we do is we ask, believe, receive. So when we ask, believe, receive, we are asking the universe exactly what we want. We can't say things like, the what's called the black. Oh, I want a black dress, but then you get a black dress, but it's not your size, it's not your shape, it doesn't fit you properly, it's too short or it's too long. Your intentions of that black dress are incorrect because you haven't actually detailed exactly what kind of black dress that you want. You know what I mean? So you need to ask that. You need to feel it. So you ask first to the universe. You ask, believe you're going to get it. So you feel it. And then you receive it. So you kind of like let it go. And then you receive it. And I can't tell you how many times this has happened. I even said last night about how we won the money in the Powerball last year in my new job. And, it's kind of bizarre because I knew I was going to win. I just didn't know how much or who with or whatever. So I decided to put it with other people from work, and 14 of us won $4,200 because I had this vision that we were going to win, and it's not just from spirit, but I just had this feeling, and I was putting it out to the universe. Yes, we're going to win. We're going to win. It's going to, I'm definitely feeling this. And as sure as ever, I've won every week except for the last one, which I lost, $20 or whatever. But I've won every week for the past 7 weeks or 6 weeks. I've got more to post up on my page the next couple of days. It was just crazy how many times I've won already this year. It's just crazy. So, yes. Okay. So Alicia, she said, okay, I saw your events now, only if I can figure out what time it will be here.
In the middle of figuring
Yep.
all of that out.
Yeah, good on you, Ellie.
If she's US.
Yeah, so yeah, just message her back and ask her what's the part of this. Yeah, Ellie's all over it. She's on fire this one. Yeah, look at her. She's on fire, Ellie. I can't fault you, Ellie, ever. You're the best. So Eb Black, there you go. Back over to you then, Miss Ellie.
So Eb said, yes, I dyed my hair black, back to natural, and Dad was born in 1968 and he passed. And had issues with drugs and sorrow. Yes, my children and I miss them. And June, July is when things turn for the worse.
Oh, right. Okay. Where did I write June, July? Where did I write? Oh, there, the July. So that's 4 out of 4. Wow, that's incredible. Yes, I do feel like that Dad had issues from way back, childhood days. There was nothing you can do about it. It was all in the head. It was like this demonic thing in his head. There was nothing you could do. To be honest, Eb, there was nothing that you had done wrong, if that makes sense, lovey. So if you're blaming yourself or if you're regretting not doing this or not doing that, and he does not hold that against you. When people pass over, they go to the other side, and they go to the other side in peace and in neutral position. So they're never unhappy. I've only seen a couple of people disappointed with the family after they've passed because the family's got their hand out ready to take the money, of course. And that's the only thing. And I saw another lady that was disappointed because the family did not get the stockings on her as quick enough before her funeral, and they had open casket, and she was horrified because she was very vain. But yes, 100%. I don't feel like that your dad meant any of this to you. I just feel like that your dad was in sorrow from himself, if that makes sense. Okay. So please don't feel like this was what you've done or anything like that. But that's interesting how that, because this man was in sorrow himself. It's a shame. A lot of people suffer in silence, especially our males. They suffer in silence. They do not share how they're feeling sometimes because they can't. They don't know how to share it. And it's really quite hard to keep going sometimes in life, and they just give up, and that's what they go to. They depend on a drug or an alcohol to help them get through the hard times. She said, thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you. Yes, it's June is when things turn for the worst. Yeah, there's the validation there, guys. Anyway, it's not so good. But that's what happens from the other side. So psychic is past, present, and future. And I believe that when you see a psychic, they should never ask you hardly any questions. They should be telling you everything, which is how they should be operating as a professional medium, or psychic, I should say. Psychics can't always be a medium, but mediums are always a psychic. So psychic is past, present, and future. And I believe that the spirit that stands behind me all the time, protecting me 24/7. I believe that he gives me the information from the psychic past, present, and future of what's happened in a person's life when I'm reading for them. And also the mediumship side is when they have the what's it called? Past loved ones, and they come through and they stand there. It's remote viewing that I do. So it's like they show me out of their eyes, or they show me out of your eyes, even though you were living or alive. They show me when you're alive or in the past or in a car accident or whatever, and they put me in that car accident. But then before anybody gets hurt or anybody gets or the crash or the impact of a car accident, this is an example, they'll take me out and put me onto the side of the road, and I'll see that as well. And I've done that before. It's incredible. So, and I mean, not incredible to see it like a good thing, but a bad thing, but a good thing that I can get out of that car whilst they're showing me that. It's quite bizarre. I never ever believed in this stuff many years ago, but now I do. And because I'm a medium and I do this, I've done 485 live shows, so 149 shows here on Alive 90.5 FM, which is pretty cool. So there you go, guys. What else have we got? Any other validations there, Miss Ellie? No. Okay, what did you find out about that information?
Still looking.
Oh, she's still looking. Okay. Yeah, so there's a site called timeanddate.com. So look that up. Alicia, look up timeanddate.com, and I put it so that the 10 a.m. one is for people from overseas as well. So the one in the afternoon, the manifesting one, if you guys want, I might even swap it around next time and do the manifesting one, and then the psychic medium one later on in the afternoon. So we'll just see. Yeah, so Dixie Keen, she says, oh, that's a great example. You have to be in depth with what you want, 100%. If you want something, you have to actually feel it. You cannot not feel it. So send through your questions, guys. What else do we have here? And things like with your financial situation, when you're manifesting things, you set your intentions the evening before, and the night before. You go to bed, you're grateful, you're thinking you're still alive, you're walking, talking, breathing. There's a lot of people out there that are suffering, some people that are passing over, people that have got MS, people that have got, diabetes and asthma. I heard the worst thing the other day about somebody with asthma. It was awful. So things like that, guys. So if you're okay to walk and talk and exercise and do everything, just count your blessings and be grateful that you can do that, honestly. It's a miracle that people that you can do that, because other people they can't do it. So good evening, Andy Dan. Any messages for me in general, Natalie Carl? Did I read for her, Ellie? I read for her yesterday.
No.
Natalie Carl. Yes, you should say please, Natalie, as well. So what do we got here for Natalie? We got the number 13 for you, 4, and the month of April as well. I'm also feeling there's some times of change for you coming up. Changes coming up. So this is going to be around March. So look forward to that. Are you thinking of changing work or shifting? I feel like this is going to be either changing work or environment. That's what I'm hearing. And doesn't necessarily mean home, because I saw home, but then I saw the home here on the left, and then I saw the brick wall, and then I didn't see nothing, and I thought, hang on a second, is she going to move or not? But I see the home is just holding off. Okay, so holding off at the moment. That's going to be really good for you, because I feel like it's going to escalate with the properties as well. So I'm also getting 9 around you, September. Also got 11. Do you feel really, really dry in the mouth, or like dehydrated, can't get your breath sometimes? Because that's how I feel. I feel like I need more water. Water and dehydration. So for you going forward, lots of good stuff coming up. And this is going to be around the March, April, May. March, April, May. So look forward to that. But after that, it's going to be a little bit upside down, like the roller coaster, okay? So hold the fort. By the end of the year, you should be fine. Okay, so we've got September here as well. And I feel like September's birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, lots of good stuff coming up around there as well. Is there a function coming up at the end of the year, like September or October? Because I just heard function then. Function, October, November. Or am I spoiling something right now? I sometimes do that. It's like my little work colleague. He said to me once, "Oh, my wife feels sick," and I said, "She's pregnant." He goes, "No, she's not." I go, "Yeah, she is." And then about 6 weeks later, comes up and tells me, "Yep, she's pregnant." I said, "I know, I told you." You can't keep anything away. So yeah, and I picked it. It was a boy, and it's going to be a boy, and it's due any minute. My son's birthday is in October. Okay, there you go. Okay, so definitely function around October. Definitely. Is this a milestone birthday, or is this just like a basic celebration? Because like people want it to be bigger, but then I feel like your son's a bit more quieter. Does that make sense? So bigger and then but quiet. I don't know. I don't know why I get two confusing things around that. So yeah. But I do get the anxiety around you as well, Natalie. So look after yourself there. Lots of vitamin B. And there's also Gary Bracker as well. He talks a lot about the methylation. So look at things like that, MTHFR. For people that are suffering with anxiety and depression, MTHFR. So look up that for Gary Bracker. He's I think they call a biologist, a human biologist or something like that. Bracker, Breakka. I was listening to something like that today, this afternoon. Thanks for that, Ellie. Beautiful. Validation. I have been thinking about work choices, Natalie. Yes, 100%. Natalie, if you change, I recommend just holding off until March, because I can see the changes coming around, like I said earlier. So you got changes here. I wrote it down. I said changes coming. This is going to be March, April, May. So around this area here, it can be good for you, better for you, okay? Right now, February, forget it. Too much havoc going on. But do it around the March, April, May time, okay? I feel like that's going to be better for you. Thanks for that, Ellie. Yeah, so when you do validations, guys, just type in capitals validation and put the whole lot in there for me. So what else have we got here? Right, but we'll be back shortly. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Listening to Alive 90.5.
Oh, that's loud.
If you'd like to know more about us, jump
I know.
to our website.
How come it's so loud? Is that the heads? Oh. Yeah.
The Hills to Hawkesbury Community Newspaper is a family-owned and operated free community magazine.
So I did my real estate course yesterday, guys. I loved it. And I'm going to study. I've got another Not this Sunday, I think the following Sunday for another 4 more Sundays, every second Sunday, but 4 more. And then I'll be able to sell properties under a licensed agent. But I'm going to do like auctioneering and stuff like that too. So I can't wait. I love it. So I'll be talking about when I'm qualified. I can talk some more about the property market once I learn it. Have you got itchy arms by any chance, Miss Ellie? Have you? Oh, what's that? You got marks there?
Oh, the rash.
Yeah.
Oh, that's always that.
Because I've just got itchy.
Compared to my arm, where it's just constantly just. Oh, you can't see it.
Can't see it. Turn around. This way. Can you see her arm?
No, it looks
Oh,
clear.
yeah. No, I can see it.
Just all along there.
Yeah, look at it. Seriously. That's why I'm itchy, Ellie.
I'm not itchy though.
Oh, well, I'm itchy. Well, I didn't think it was anybody else, but I thought it was you.
I'm not taking blame for that one.
I'm tracking the full moon again on my watch. Oops, hang on.
Oh, geez, that's bad.
You can see it in the bottom left-hand corner here, look. There you go. Did you find that date for Alicia? The time?
We're 16 hours ahead of
Town
you.
City FC. Your town, your team.
Station sponsor.
Right now, your
So if we put it in and you can put it into the app, put it into the site for her,
when a mate
It's about
and
an
it'll tell her what time it is.
needs a chat. Ask, are you
The site will
okay?
tell you what time it is.
And let the people you care about know you're here.
It's about an
To
hour's
really
difference,
hear
so
them,
she just has to take an hour
because a
back.
conversation
Could
could change your life. Learn
5,
more at
4, 3, 2, 1.
allok.org.au.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with international psychic medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. I'm live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the Alive 90.5 FM Facebook page, and Omni Studio and iHeartRadio. We're across several platforms at once. I don't know any other psychic that's crazy enough to do that, but anyway, or any other person in radio. It's crazy. But I just wanted to read out a little law of attraction for some people, because I know some people are suffering with money and things like that. And this is my little trusty little book that I write in all my manifesting stuff. And it goes like this. It's called I Am Worth, and it's saying to do this 3 times a day. I am worthy of everything. I deserve wealth, great health, happiness, and fun times. I already have it, and it's on its way with more to me daily. Feel the emotions as if it has already happened. There you go. So that's part of a law of attraction, manifesting of money, or manifesting financial to become better than what it already is, guys. So look forward to that. And once you feel it, it starts to work. There you go. Natalie Carl says, validation. My anxiety has been absorbing others on top of my own. Yeah. Well, you need to pull back, Lovey. So when we are overwhelmed with everything, we pull back so that we don't suffer from other people's. Everyone has their own path. We can't change everything. Even me as a medium, I'd love to help a lot of people, but I can't. Sometimes it's just the path. It's just the way it is. Dixie Keen said, yes, I meant to ask how your course went. That's really cool. Yes, it was really cool. Natalie Carl, she has eczema on her arms, and that's why I was itchy. Okay. Oh, geez, that was close.
As I said, I wasn't claiming that one.
Yeah, so I was itchy through the break, guys, for the people that missed it. I was itchy through the break, and I was asking Ellie, was it her? And she was showing her arms because she gets an allergy. But Natalie Carl's just come back and said it was her, and now I know why I've got this itchy rash on me. So she said I get eczema, which is okay. So eczema, look at gluten allergies and things like that, Lovey. So Leslie, I'm curious to know what you think of the Warrens, the psychic family from The Conjuring. I don't even know about them. Have no clue about it. Never heard of it. Have you heard of that before, Ellie? The Warrens? Have not seen that. Send me something, Damien. Send me something in Messenger, and I'll watch it over the next few days. I do link in with Ellie sneezes too. Sorry. That's Natalie Carl, Ellie. Okay. There you go. So let's keep going. What do we got here? I'm trying to read everything. Okay. Right, my mouse. I lost my mouse. Whoops. So Damien Snow, yes. What have we got here? Oh, okay. I just found another message. Hi, Leslie. Been going through a bit. Wondering if you can receive some guidance. Damien, stop saying that. I have told you a million times. Do not say stuff like that because spirit will continue to give you the bad times, lovey. You know that. So you must say, you've got to turn it around and say that you can see things getting better. You can see things that are going to be amazing. Can't wait till next week when things are really, really good and really this and really that. And wish for everything that you want and don't say anything that you don't want, okay? So that's really super duper important for you. Diane Marie, oh my God, you never heard of the Warrens? No. Who's the Warrens, Ellie? You see, Ellie hasn't heard of it either. We're from Australia.
Is it from a movie? Or
He said The Conjuring. I have. If it's scary, forget it. I have enough scary stuff in my life with spirit.
The Conjuring is a horror film
Yeah,
too,
no, I won't watch that stuff. So forget it.
Me, on the other hand,
Yeah, have you seen it?
no. It's somewhere on
But
my
you
list.
you like horror
Oh,
shows,
I
don't you?
love horror movies.
Yeah, there you go. See,
There's hundreds of them.
what's that new one with Arnold Schwarzenegger at the moment? There was one. Oh gosh.
I don't watch the new horror movies because they
When-
all rely on jump scares.
When I was sick at Christmas, I watched that many movies. It wasn't funny. Some of them were like action horror. That's about as far as I'll get. And then one of them was Arnold's. What is it called? Arnold Schwarzenegger, where the guy that chases them down and what is it?
Terminator.
Terminator. Yeah, that.
Oh, that's
No.
classic.
No. There's a new one, and it's got the new baddie in there as well. So, but that was a bit spooky for me. That was enough. So,
You're a scaredy cat.
Teresa Rivers, she said the Warrens are huge in the paranormal world. Well, that's why I don't know about it then, Teresa. Oh God, they're both passed away now. Thank God for that. So yes, I don't know much about scary stuff.
You watched the Skynet Rising Terminator.
Yeah, that one there. Yeah, that was good. It was very good, very entertaining, but I got a bit spooked out in that. So, yes, I don't like scary movies and, there's no point putting a scary. I see ghosts and I see spirit all the time. Like, why would I want to go watch a horror movie after all that and then freak myself out even more? Gosh, no thanks. Forget that one.
Zombie movies are great.
No.
I'll send you a reference.
Oh, yeah.
For about 6 years as a kid. You gotta watch it.
What is it called?
It's 28 Days Later.
Nah, forget it. There's only one that I watched, which was a zombie movie where there was some army people and they were in.
What was he?
Is that what it was called?
What was he?
And
the one with the in Israel
where
and-
in a warehouse. In a warehouse, and all the zombies come and kept hanging out outside, and they couldn't go out and get food, and then run out and grab a car, and then go back to the thing. And oh, it was terrible. And one zombie got through into the warehouse and had to lock him up because it was a special quarantined area. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
That's the only one I remember. That was scary enough, and I don't even think I watched the end of it. So Teresa Rivers says Lorraine and Ed Warren. Okay, Teresa, you've got a job. You can send me some homework. I need to look it up now. Okay, because I think I need to watch or not watch it. I didn't know. I'm taking that back. I'm not going to watch it. I'm just going to investigate as I do. Okay, and why am I getting itchy nose? Who's got itchy nose here? Ellie? No? She nods her head and yes. Yes, let's keep going. So if you've got a question, post it up on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Rose Childs, good evening. There you are. Who's that to? Andy Dan? Yes, Rose Childs. May I please have a reading, Leslie? Thank you kindly, Rose. What do we get for Rose this week? Do you have an itchy nose or some form of itchiness in the face or something like allergy or something like that, or sneezies, like Miss Sneezy over here? Sneezy, allergy, plus allergy. I'm getting the itchy nose. Or have you got cold, flu, I don't feel like it's a flu. I just feel like it's itchiness, along the face, and it's going now, thank God. But I also get the hand, like the white hand, like someone's taken something from you. Have you had anything stolen recently or taken from you? Or just don't put down any jewelry or any watches, anything, money or anything that you can't keep your eyes on. Does that make sense? The next couple of weeks, be careful. I just see someone, if they already haven't done it, taking something from you. So they're just putting the hand out, and when I see the hand, it's a theme from spirit, and they're just taking something from you, okay? If it already hasn't happened. They're also showing me the bedroom as well. Now, Rosie, this is going to sound bizarre, but have you made your bed today? Because I see the bed, like, I don't know if it's your bed or someone's looks like a double bed or queen bed, and someone hasn't made their bed, and it's like everything's pulled back and everything's upside down in the room. Because I'm hearing spirit saying, tell her to make the bed. So whatever that means, or do you do that for a living? What do you do? Like, because it's just making beds. I just see like bed after bed. How bizarre. And that's just unusual. So when I get something unusual like that, I have to say it because I don't know what it means to me. It means nothing to me, but I have to say it because it might mean something for someone else. I'm also getting pain in my liver area. So you do have someone around you or yourself that has issues with the liver or psoriasis of the liver or fatty liver or something like that, because I feel like that has getting either worse or something like that, something around this liver area or the adrenals or kidney. The kidney is further back behind the back, but I feel like this is more liver, kidney and liver. They're also saying the anxiety around this as well, around health. Is there an elderly lady around you that's in the passing that's had issues with the right side, like either rib cage on the right side or liver or kidney on that side? Has it had a fall, and then she like, I feel like this lady's had a fall and has hurt her ribs or damaged something on the right side, just underneath where the rib cage is, a bruising or something there. So like the more I talk about it, the more they give me more information. Yeah, okay. So elderly lady, Ella. Who's the name of either Elma or Ella, Elsa? Who's that around you? Elsa, Emma? Something like that. It starts with an E name. Who is that around you? I'm also getting 16 around you as well, 7 in the month of July. This year in July, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, lots of good stuff coming up, okay? So whatever's going on around July, and I see the money coming through as well. It's going to be nice for you. So look forward to July, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations, Miss Ellie? Not yet? Okay. Okay. So Glennis Lacey's scariest movie. What's everybody's scariest movie so that I know what not to watch, okay? So people post up on my page, what's your most scariest movie? And I'm sure Teresa Rivers will have plenty of them. And Glennis Lacey's most scary movie was The Blob. Oh my God, that just sounds like a cartoon, you know? Have you seen that one, Ellie?
Yeah, it's like an old 19, I think it's like 50s, 60s or 70s. There's been a few of them.
Oh, I think Jeffrey Dahmer. I used to watch Jeffrey Dahmer. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, that one.
That one's crazy.
Good.
That's good, but it's crazy. Like, seriously crazy movie. That one was scary. I freaked out with that one. I didn't even think I went out for days in the daylight with that one there.
A lot of them that I watch, they're not scary. They're just more uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
Like, I'll write you a list of what not to watch.
Well, let's see what everyone else comes up with too, because I'm sure it's going to be, yes.
Movies is my favorite genre, so.
Okay. Thank you, Teresa Rivers. She just sent me a link to the Warrens. Okay. Let me see what happens with that one. I'm not watching it before I go to bed tonight, that's for sure. I'll watch it when it's daylight. It's my bed. Diane Marie, it's my bed. What's she saying there? What does she mean? What did I say?
You're reading somebody else, but I think she relates to the reading because She's just
Ah. Oh, it's her bed. Okay. Over to you then, Miss Ellie.
So Diane Marie said it's my bed, and my mother fell in the bathroom 3 weeks before she passed, ended up with a fracture, a rib, and cut on the right side of the face.
Oh, right. That's why I had this. Yeah, wow. Deary me. Okay. Incredible. I hope she's okay. So, Paul Strife, what do we got here? Hi, Leslie. I think you're on there last night. How are you? Thanks for the advice about my Achilles. It's recovering well. Regarding my publication, do you think I should submit it as it is or make more edits? I feel like there's a couple more little edits, just reread about it. And I feel like some research has changed, so you might just need to tweak it just before you send it in, okay? Also, what are your thoughts about this new role I started a few months ago? Any positives and warnings I should know? I think it's going to be amazing. You are like a how can I put this? I feel like your soul is a never-ending gold mine. Okay, so it's just amazing. Every time I do a reading for you, Paul, I just feel like you're gone from this level to this level to this level, and it just keeps on getting higher and higher. So reach for the stars is what I'm hearing. Okay, doesn't matter if it's a relationship, doesn't matter if it's work, whatever you do, touch turns to gold. It's just amazing. So keep doing what you're doing. You're very clever, and so use those brains, my dear friend. Nellie, I'm still trying to get the memorial tree for my ex-husband's resting place. Will it happen this year? I'm still trying to get the memorial tree from my ex-husband's resting place. Will it happen this year? I do feel like it'll happen this year, but it's like I'm just hearing like blood, sweat, and tears to get it as well. You know what I mean? Like you've got to push the boundaries here, Nelia. I don't know. For some reason I see contract around you. It might even go legal. I just heard legal. I mean, as much as you want to stay away from that, I do feel like that's a yes, but it's going to be late this year. So yeah, memorial tree. What's a memorial tree?
Like a tree you plant on their grave in memory of them.
Oh, memory tree. She's got memorial. I thought it was like some form of like statue or something like that they put on the grave.
It's something that you put on the grave, like in memoriam of them.
Yeah, so they do it like 1 year later though, don't they?
Yeah.
Like that's right, yeah.
And that's validation.
Oh, go figure. Up to you there, Ellie.
So Rosechild said, I'm a massive sneezer just like Ellie. I haven't had anything stolen, but I will keep an eye out. I usually make the bed every day, but today I did not.
Oh, how funny, because look, it says, have you made the beds? Making the beds. There you go.
She also said, yes, my nan had a few falls and she's never fully recovered since. She's still with us. So regarding the e-name, I have a Ellie close to me. Looking forward to July. Thank you for sharing a beautiful gift.
Yeah, wow, that's so cool. Yes, yes.
Stripe just put one up.
Okay.
Paul Stripe said, thanks, Les. I just need to be patient. Apologies. I must have left early before you replied yesterday.
Before you replied, yeah, it's all right. Before you replied yesterday, I'll be here for a while before long-term things materialize. Yes, you need to just hold tight. You're a little bit impatient there, Mr. Paul. Okay, over to you then, Miss Ellie.
So Vicky Lee said, hi, Leslie. Happy Monday. You read for me last night and gave me the numbers 11 and 11 was one of the numbers. Well, tomorrow is the 11th and I have a job interview tomorrow. I'm positive about this job.
Oh, wow. Go figure. That's cool. So, yes, I like to tell people there to, when they go for a job, to wear like a pale blue top if you can, like a black skirt or a dark gray skirt or something like that with a gray top, it's not a gray top, a light blue top. What am I saying? So a light blue top there, lovey, because I feel like that's calming for people to see you. It's like refreshing, calming ocean. Does that make sense? So, yeah. Do you wear scarves as well? Because I can see a scarf around the neck as well. Nothing too in your face, in other words. So, yeah, be neutral. That's what I'm hearing. Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't watch scary horror movies. They're not scary to me. Jump scares is what gives me a fright, but I don't get scared with movies. Now the living scares the bejesus out of me. But I must tell you that Chad scared the life out of me 3 times in one night. Thing is, he didn't mean to. He didn't mean to of them, but the last one got me so good, laughing out loud. That's from Teresa Rivers from Abandoned and Haunted. Yes. Well, I thought that you would probably watch something like that there, Miss Teresa, because you're into the spooky stuff. But anyway, what else have we got here, Miss Ellie? Any other validations there?
No.
She said, I sent you the link. Link isn't a movie. They don't have a movie such. Ed Warren is a self-taught demonologist, and his wife Lorraine professed to be a clairvoyant. Okay, righto. Oh, demonologist. Wow, I have not. See, I get a bit spooked out with stuff like that because I don't like demons. I mean, I find that a lot of people do have, have had and do have and will always have something like that attached to them, like a demon attached to them, especially when they're doing drugs or when they're doing, severe alcoholism and blah, 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 or communication breakdowns in the family, things like that. I have seen that before. I've helped remove that before, and it's very full on, but it's also, it's people's paths as well, guys. And, if you have ghosts in your house, don't go paying people $500 to remove, over the phone, like a ghost whisperer or whatever. Just do it yourself. Just tell them to leave. Just acknowledge them and tell them to leave. So now what I do is way better than any scary horror movie. Yes, I know. So especially with the little doll in the back room there, and when I walked up to the secret location last time, yes.
The one thing I don't do is dolls.
Yeah, well, this was
Chucky.
this was a female Chucky.
Chucky, Annabelle, Chucky.
She's gonna be shaking her head at me. She's gonna go, oh my god, no! This was something spooky. It was like this little doll sitting in the corner of this little room, and you walk past.
Dolls.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I cannot sit through.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch the movies like Chucky because it's Chucky. But
Yeah,
Annabelle,
no.
I can't sit through.
I won't do Chucky
That's
either.
my scariest movie.
We have a nickname for someone by the name of Chucky, but anyway, that's another story. But this doll was sitting in the corner. I think it had a green, like an off green colored dress on as well. And it was one of those, looked like one of those porcelain. I didn't go near it. Let's put it that way. So I'm looking from a distance. So that's what I saw. But anyways, we'll leave it there. But what's your most scary movie there, Ellie? What is yours?
Oh, Annabelle.
Annabelle.
The doll movies. Chucky I can watch because it's just comedy.
Yeah, right.
The Annabelle, that. No.
No, forget it for me. It was bad enough watching Schwarzenegger that time. So, yeah. And that was a normal Terminator rated R.
That's not horror. That's action.
Action, that's right. It was good. It was really good. So what else have we got here? We've got people that are not posting their questions up and they're just having a conversation. What do you got? Okay, Lisa Young, let's do her. So post up your questions. Psychics on radio, angels on air. Tell me what's your worst horror movie, guys, if you watch them, so that I make a list and Ellie keeps a list for me and I don't watch them. So any guidance for me, please, Lisa Young. So what do we got here? We'll do a G, a general. So, I'm just hearing this lady telling me to sit up straight. So just 1 second, I better sit up straight because she's right on top of me here. I feel like there's an elderly lady in the passing here, and she's saying sit up straight. She says your posture, you're getting lower in the chair tonight. And I said to her, yeah, I know, thank you. But this lady had a heart on her sleeve, and I do feel like that she had issues around the respiratory as well, around the torso area. And this is an elderly lady. I feel like grandmother figure or mother figure. Sometimes, I feel like this was the grandmother figure. They just showed me 2 different levels. So the mother was here, and then the grandmother above, grandmother. And I do feel like that the mother, did your mum or someone around you, mother, grandmother figure, their mother looked after their grandmother, if that makes sense. Okay, so caring for the grandmother. And what's the number 14 around you? 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So lots of good times coming up around May, birthdays, anniversary, memorials. I'm also getting itchy arm again. So do you have allergies again, or what's with the arms? I'm just like getting really itchy again, itchy skin. Lots of good stuff coming up for you around June / into July this year as well. They're also showing me money around August. So money around August for you as well, lovey. So look forward to that. Not a lot, but tiny little bits of money dropping in. So you're going to need it as well. They also give me pain in my left side of my kidney. And I'm also feeling the anxiety around you as well. Okay, so there's lots of good stuff coming up for you, but I feel like this is a waiting period. It's like the calm before the storm of things first. It's just going to settle down, and then by June, July, everything will be settled, if that makes sense. But this lady, I feel like this lady had issues around breathing and respiratory issues as well. I just heard the lung collapsed. Is that correct? Or who's that around you? If there's someone around where the feed is here. Where was she? Lisa Young? Interesting. And I've also got like headache on the left side of my head. Has this person had issues with fall or issues around hitting on the face, or what's happened there? Andy Danson says, I think kids' movies are scary. So a lot of people can't watch scary movies, Ellie. Wendy Merce Martin says, I really can't watch scary movies. Seriously, I would have nightmares. Yes. Oh, Diane Marie, the nun, watched it once, never again. Have you seen that one, Ellie?
Yes, and I loved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, Ellie.
Terrifier, Midsummer.
Yeah, right.
There's one I can't name because it's very...
Yeah, don't know. But what do we got here? Damien Snow. Oh, Damien Snow says, Lesley, if you ain't a fan of the horrors, then I'm sorry, you shouldn't go anywhere near the movie called Conjuring. There are stories that even the actors that played in it had paranormal events in their personal lives after filming the movie. Oh, yeah. See, it interests me, right? But I don't think I could sit there and watch it. I'd have to have all my friends, like 14 friends over or something, just watching it. And we'd all be, like under a blankie watching it or something like that, having ice cream just to make us feel better. So Francois Smith said the first horror movie was The Burning. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I saw The Exodus when I was little. When I was young, a teenager, that was scary enough.
My first one was Alien.
Alien. Yeah, I think I watched Alien as well.
And now I hate the franchise. Because my brother forced me to sit down and watch all the movies in a row. Then he's like, let's watch the Predator movies the next day. And I'm like, this is torture.
Oh, God. What's that one where that guy with the Aussie one where he gets the hat on and he goes into the bush and he kills the people?
Oh, Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek. Oh,
that's good.
That one there, that fright. Like my daughter says, oh, everyone's talking about, this is going back years ago when it first came out. Oh, my daughter's talking about, all the kids at school are talking about Wolf Creek. Let's watch it, Mum. I said, all right. So it was school holidays. I thought, all right, I'll jump in the bed. It was cold. So we jump in the bed. We have pancakes or something or whatever it was, and we're eating in bed and watching this thing, and I've snuggled down into the blankets. Next minute, I got the blankets up here, and it was literally only about half an hour in, and I said, that's it. I'm done with this show.
The guy who played the murderer, he did a good job.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it was so good.
Yeah, he's very, very good actor, but forget it. Like if I even saw that bloke in the street, I'd run for my life, even if he wasn't acting. Like that was just terrible. Yeah, The Walking Dead, I've seen that one when I was little as well. Far out. These are bringing back memories. James Cook, hi Lesley, I watched your show the last few days. I'm with a friend called Eva next to me, and she's so fascinated by your gifts. Any messages for her? All right, Eva. Yes, Eva, this is my desk. Look, hang on. There, no tarot cards, okay? See the shirt? They will ignore you until they can't. That's my shirt. And it's a Palm Angels one, so I've got a big angel wings on the back of my shirt here. So what do we get? So Eva, isn't it funny? I was saying about an Emma or an Eva before, and look, I said Emma, Elsa, Ella, an E name. So then you come up. It's funny. So what do we get for Eva, James Cook's friend? Okay, I get 18 around you, 9 in the month of September as well. Is there a study or is there some form of like book or something that you're reading that you're flipping over? Because I see the book or study. I'm also getting the itchy nose around you. Do you get allergies as well? I think Spirit's giving me this theme as an itchy nose to tell me that people sneeze like you, Ellie, somehow. I don't know. It's becoming a theme. So I've got the allergies around you or someone around you. There's a young child. I feel like there's a young boy, a young son or young boy around you as well. Is this a little brother or a son, or who's the young child around you? And this is like a little, looks like maybe 5 or 6, maybe a little bit older, or when he was 5 or 6, there was a connection there. Okay, 5 to 6. Something like that. He looks older than what he actually is, I've just been told. But I'm also getting 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October as well. So you've got 18, 9 or September. You've got 19, 10 or October. And also around the 1 or the January mark. So I do feel like that last month, January, was significant. Even though we put aside, I always like to put aside the Christmas and New Year, but I feel like that January was significant, and it's going forward. We're looking at April this year coming up. It's going to be very busy for you, so hold the fort is what I'm hearing. Okay, so lots of good stuff coming up after April, so look forward to it. It might feel like everything is south now, and I feel like you're in doom and gloom. It's like spiraling down sometimes because I feel like there's emotions and like this roller coaster of emotions going through, but look forward to things just rising up, because I feel like that there's health issues here with regards to the deficiencies in minerals. So when you have the deficiencies in minerals, everything looks like it's pear-shaped, okay? So you need to actually start looking after the health so that you can feel better, so you don't have these ups and downs. And once you get that on point, which, you know, nobody has a perfect health, not even me and not even anybody. Once you have your health close to what is comfortable for you, then things will start to shift gears. This is going to be around April. So I do get the anxiety around you, lovey, but I feel like there's deficiencies in like the B1s, the magnesiums as well. So vitamin D, everybody's deficient actually in vitamin D. So you've got to top this up, guys. Go to your functional medicine doctor. And do you have like a white car? Is there a white car? Or who's the person with the white car? Because I'm seeing like a white car and just driving, like someone driving, and it's like just thinking about things, and like it's like you're a detailed thinker. It's like someone's driving a car. Looks to me like it's you, but driving the car, and there's like nothing in space here. There's like nothing here. Just focused on driving, but your mind's somewhere else. It's like you're in automatic mode. Okay, we need to get you out of that. So automatic mode is no good for you because, bless you, there's no good for you. Oh, bless you. So automatic mode is no good for you because you need to have direction. So you need to get on point. This month here is the second month. So we need you in second gear, not still in first gear for this month. So when you shift gears in the next couple of weeks, which is going to be a couple of weeks' time, you're going to go, you know what? I need to kick myself up the butt and get moving because my life is just going by without me doing anything. It's like I'm just a creature of habit. I'm just in a routine. I'm just putting along, just cruising along when I should be a lot more further ahead than what I am. Okay, so it's going to be really good for you. So shift gears right now. It's time for change, lovey. Shift gears. And if something doesn't suit you, don't do it, because you're the kind of person that will allow things to be done around you, or you'll feel obligated to do it. But you've got to learn to say no and pull back the reins, because you don't have the time. You will not have time after April to do it. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. So we've got a lot of people that have loved the Conjuring as well. Diane Marie, Conjuring is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'd have to go and watch it with people, I think. Heck, Alicia, she said, heck no, I don't mess with that stuff. No horror for me. That stuff is real, and nope, not in my house, 100%. I think it's nice to have good, fluffy duck stuff in the house, like the comedies and whatever else. So I think the funniest show that I watched when I was sick, when I lost my voice in Christmas, was Mafia Mama. Have you seen that one, Ellie? I laughed my head off. I was trying to laugh with no voice, but anyways. been at the house when I was a teenager. They actually replaced the windows. Very scary. What was that one about?
That's the Amityville house.
So Amityville horror. Ooh, Lorraine Macbeth. Yeah, no, thanks. That one even sounds scarier. So they really changed the windows. Oh no, forget that one. So it was hard enough me going to the abandoned and haunted secret location that time, and I took my friend with me that I know has got a lot of gall to do anything or say something, but yeah, we went there like two kamikazes there. It was quite funny, but anyway, Lisa Young, there's a validation there.
Yeah. So Lisa Young said,
Knowing she's skin.
My nana always got me up to sit up straight. I'm not sure about the collapsed lung, but I have problems breathing.
There you go. Yeah, well, it feels like a collapsed lung, but I don't think it is. But yes, the breathing. So something's not right there, my dear. Diane Marie, so can you jump off my page, go to YouTube and watch the Secret full movie? Because what you've just said about your daughter is kind of, and I know you care and love her, but is kind of like manifesting her to have more hell. Because this is what you've said. Any news for my daughter, Adriana? She's going through hell a lot. So every time you say she's going through hell a lot, you're manifesting her to go into hell a lot. So whatever you're saying, and you're worrying about her doing that or whatever's going on in her life, you need to stop saying it. You need to say, I can't wait till she's getting better. I can't wait till this. Okay, you need to go and change your mindset and the way your language is, because you're feeding it. It's like I had a client say to me, I'm so worried. I think it might have been on air. I don't know if it was a private reading now. It was a couple of years ago. Anyway, so I'm so worried about my son. I think he's going to die in his surgery and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, oh, my God, why are you worrying about your son dying on surgery? You should be saying he's going to make it through the surgery and he's going to be healthy and happy after the surgery and recover like as soon as possible. You shouldn't be saying anything like that, So, but I'll leave it there. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM.
Alive 90.5.
Does your smile embarrass you? If you have loose, damaged or missing teeth or loose-fitting dentures, better call Dr. Jack. Dr. Jack of the team of Dental Care can restore a rock-solid smile using a
Diane Marie,
got
to change your mindset, lovey.
We remove broken teeth, replacing them with a healthy smile you'll be proud to show off. For a radiant smile designed to last your lifetime, schedule a consultation today at infinitydentalcare.com.au. Station sponsor.
Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services is an Australian-owned and operated funeral home providing dedicated, dignified, versatile and professional funeral services, assisting community members in their time of grief and loss, regardless of ethnicity and religion. Our commitment and compassion is dedicated to setting the highest standard in funeral professionalism and supporting families through what is the most difficult time of their lives. Located in Smithfield and Miranda, servicing all Sydney areas, Adriano Coluccio Funeral Services, always with you.
Sorry, James, didn't mean to upset Eva.
Welcome to Subclass, where finance is made
He's got an upcoming validation. He said that. Did you see that, Ellie?
Passionate about helping homeowners, aspiring investors, and first-home buyers on the edges with vast experience.
Oh dear, Teresa Rivers, you tell John we've already named the unicorn. His name's not Kamikaze, it's Eunice, Uni or Eunice. But that Kamikaze could have been right,
HR Images is a team of professionally trained photographers with a passion for delivering a high-quality service. We believe photography is about telling a story and capturing those rare moments.
Yeah, Lorraine Macbeth said, what was that movie early with the creepy boy? Damien, 666, that was The Exorcist. I remember that show too, Lorraine. I watched that when I was younger too. No wonder I'm traumatized now with the 666. I think it was Damien. I know which one she's talking about. I just don't remember the names. The boy freaked me out. Yeah, me too.
Gastroenterologists and dietitians focuses on uncovering the root causes of gastrointestinal issues through a personalised and holistic approach.
Oh,
So call 1300-580-239 today.
I got to read that out.
Health, where your gut health is our priority. Station sponsor.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 on another radio station, but this station here that we're on tonight is 8 till 10 as well on a live 90.5 FM. We've been talking about scary movies and which was people's most scary one. And I've just noticed that Damien Snow said the most stunning thing, I don't think it's stunning, I think it's horrible, but the most stunning thing about the movies, The Conjuring and The Nun, is actually they were based on true stories and real life events. Getting goosebumps, yes. Bugger that. No way. Eunice was the winner of the unicorn as well, my unicorn. What else we got here? So over to you then, Miss Ellie, with James Cook's validation.
James Cook said
Upcoming validation.
Upcoming validation, Leslie. I was so tuned into what you were saying for Eva. She is too stunned to respond now, but I'll revert with her when she returns. She has run off to another room.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, didn't mean to scare her off, but never mind. It wasn't that bad. Okay, what else have we got here? Oh, Sandy Dan said, "Real life of seeing is it enough? The news, yes." What else have we got here? The Antichrist for Damien Snow, yes. Was it the Antichrist with that one there? That was the creepy boy Damien and had the 666 inscribed in his head. Yes, I think it was the Antichrist. I don't know. I saw a bit of that when I was young too, but I didn't used to watch much. I used to be under the covers. Emotionally, she's in a bit of a state for personal issues. Okay. Yeah, lovey. Diane Marie, it's the same principles. It doesn't matter if it's personal issues, external issues, environmental issues, it doesn't matter what it is. Please remember, when you say things about anything or anyone, people, that you're manifesting what you don't want, because you said that she's in hell, like she's been through a hell or something like that. It was the comment. But when you say things like that, lovey, you actually plant that seed with the universe, because it's your emotions that you feel for your daughter or the person or the people around you. If you feel that way and you're worried about them, you actually manifest it to happen more to them. Unbeknownst to you, though, I know it's not intentional, of course, but you're thinking so hard, and the feeling that you have is like this energy, and the feeling is the part that actually emphasizes the universe, to the alignment with universe and spirit, and your spirit, to line this up to make it worse so that you feel worse. Okay, you need to shift gears, change the way you think about what's going on around your daughter, and say, I can't wait till it gets better. It's going to be amazing as soon as she removes this out of her life or that out of her life, and it's going to be really good. And by this date, we're going to be doing, on the 16th of February, we're going to be having lunch together, and I can't wait because it's going to be this, or health, whatever. Don't. It's like we're unbeknownst indirectly wishing something bad on somebody because we're putting all that energy there. So we need to stop that, guys. It's so critical that we don't put the energy there. Be grateful to the universe that she's alive, that she's going through this learning curve, and that she's going to get through it, So, but yes, The Omen, yes, that was The Omen, Ellie, that show. Jill Polglaze just said. So Renee Melville, she said, the creativity that the producers have to make those types of movies insane, though. 100%. I 100% agree with you, Renee. Like, who thinks of that stuff? I heard one about, this is horrible, about the caterpillar. And then someone said something about it. Don't even say anything about it, Ellie, on air. But that one there was horrible. From one sentence that I heard about it. So yeah, I never saw it, never looked it up, but just one sentence that I heard about it.
Yeah, no, that one's.
Yeah. So yes, I 100% agree with you, Renee. Where do they get their ideas from? Why would you want to go and do that? Like, just fluffy ducks, pretty fluffy ducks and flowers is good enough for me. So yes, the Omen. Thank you. Had a brain freeze. Lorraine Rickbeth said. Cautious David, greetings, Leslie. Hope you're well. Excited about the next week's. Any guidance is welcome. Oh, what do we get for you, David? Cassious. So I get the 11 around you. So November as well, 2 in February. So I do feel like this month here is going to be significant. I'm also hearing baby, like when the baby cries, what's that? Baby crying. Like tears of joy, baby crying. I don't know why they show me a baby crying. It's like it's just been born. I'm also getting 13 around you. 1 of 3 is 4, and the month of April as well. So big times coming up in April. Are you signing something that's significant? So signing like a contract or something that's significant for money. You know what I mean? Like, when you sign something, like you win a contract or you win something that's going to make like business or the company or whatever you're doing, it's just going to make more money. It's like double money, I'm hearing. Double the dollar, double money, I'm hearing. So yes, look forward to whatever that is around that period of time, like that April and contract or whatever you're signing. Be careful. Double check, triple check the clauses. I always say that because I don't like to not say that. Check the clauses in it. But whatever you're signing next is going to be around more money, and it's looking really good. I'm just seeing dollar sign, double your money. It's like that. When you go to the club and I see people playing the poker. I don't play the poker machines, but you see people playing the poker machines and they say double up. Well, that's what I'm hearing, double up for this contract. So whatever it is, yeah, you can do it. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. Over to you there, Miss Ellie.
This is very random, but I didn't see it until now. There was someone who texted it and said, "Itchy nose here, Pete."
Where's that from?
Here. They texted into the radio station.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I didn't see it until now.
Well, that's why I had an itchy nose in, Pete. Pete who? So I didn't know that we could actually get that. That's so cool. Can you take a photo of that, Ellie? Yeah. Has it got a surname there?
Nope. So
how do they do that? They must have it.
They text the
mobile number.
Mobile number.
Oh, so we must have I don't even know what the mobile number is.
It pops up here.
Is there a mobile number for the station?
Yes, it's 0405 905 905.
0405 905 905. Oh, that's cool. That's the station number. Well, there you go. So if anybody as a listener that can't get onto the live feed on the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air want to text message us in, you can text message us on 0405 905 905. There you go. And Ellie's just said that she's just noticed it up on the screen, and we never ever saw that before, but that's cool. So what else do we have here? So we'll be leaving shortly. If you've got any more questions, then post them up now. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. We've got Joe and Della there. Lots of love to you both, Leslie and Ellie. Love to everyone. Spread it around, and lots of love. Like, she's just amazing, this lady. She's always sending love like me. So it's very cool. That's what we should be doing, is just sending love around the world, because the more that we don't send love, the more that the world becomes crazier. That's what I think. What type of mind creates material like freaky stuff like that? Wendy Merce Martin says 100%. Oops. Let's keep going. We're nearly finished here. There is some absolutely insane movies out there. You are what you consume, and I have enough trauma. Don't need to watch more and traumatize myself voluntarily. Alicia, 100%. Me too. What else have we got here? Okay, validation. There's a validation there. There we go. Diane Marie. Right. Over to you.
So Diane Marie said, my son's taking me and my daughter to court over mum's will for a bigger payout.
So my son is taking me and my daughter to court over mum's will for a bigger payout. Oh my gosh. You know what? Your mum is just like rolling over in her grave. How horrible. What? What, Elliot?
Julie Polglaze texted in and said hello from Julie Polglaze.
Oh, hi, Jules. So yes, this is what happens when people pass over. So when you have property or anything as an asset, like I've been doing a lot of study, and I meet up with people all the time to do lots of law study as well, and I do a lot of stuff in the background for people. And sure as ever, we've discovered that, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but when you have a property and you don't have it in a trust, it's really difficult, and people go through probate and things like that, 12 months of probate and sorting it all out. It's a nightmare. But if you have any assets, you should put them into like a trust or something like that, and have beneficiaries, and put the beneficiaries into the trust rules and stuff like that, so that you don't have to go through probate of 12 months to wait for those beneficiaries to wait for it, and they get exactly what they're told. They can't contest it, blah, blah, blah. So, well, they probably can contest them, but see a lawyer, guys, see a lawyer and get it all sorted out. And, this is just disgusting. A son taking his mother and his daughter and her daughter, which is his sister, to court for a bigger payout. The karma is going to come back for him, Lovey, honestly. And you need to, what I'm hearing, Diane, you fight till the death, like fight, not to death for your son, but fight till like you get exactly what you want. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, because this young son of yours needs to be taught a lesson, and I don't feel like he's going to win. I see the smiles on your face, you and your daughter's face. Okay, I see the teeth. So this is your son. The Spirit's showing me the teeth and the fangs coming out, like the venom coming out from your son. No respect at all. Absolutely no respect. No respect for your mother, and no respect for you or your sister or his sister. So that's what I'm hearing. But you need to stand your ground. It's like lock your feet into the ground, and go from there. Our life in the USA is one big horror story, says Helene Russell. Yeah, that's true. Well, the world's coming to some form of craziness at the moment. But anyway, I won't talk about that on radio, otherwise you'll start me. I just don't know how he could. This is his own sister. 100%, Diane. That tells me that you need to stand your ground, and that you need to ensure that you enforce like lessons learned here for this son. Okay, he needs to learn his lessons. He needs to be like whipped back into place, because in the olden days they would not have put up with that. They would have whipped him back into place if they're out of line. And this is where he's gone wrong. He's very greedy. He needs to go and do a job and get to where he is, not just live off the other people. In a reflection of the times in the world today, divided, zero empathy, violent. Yeah, that's exactly right, Damien. So he always been jealous of his sister. Well, it's time for him to learn the lessons, Diane. Marie, that just horrifies me. I've seen the reason why it burns me up so much as well is because because I'm a medium and I do a lot of private readings, and I see a lot of people that come to me and a family member has got their hand out before the grandparent or the mother or the father's even, cold in the grave, and they've already got their hand out demanding they get, XYZ amount of dollars out of the trust or the family estate or whatever it is, and they don't even deserve it. They'd never visited the family member at all, and I just, don't even start me. That's sad. You raise them, and that's what they do at the end. Hazel Devries, 100%. I can't, if you guys sat with me on the private readings, honestly, you'd be horrified with what I hear and I see and what I have to listen to for these poor people. So, yes. Yeah, Lorraine Macbeth says, fight till justice, I always say. I dislike the word death. 100% me too. Fight till justice. My mum would be so disgusted with him. She said he already got money from her 11 years ago to buy a house. See, this is it. So what you need to do is use that evidence as evidence to say that he's already got part of his inheritance early. He pre-got it. So that means that you and your daughter get the rest of it. So that'll fix him right up, because I can see the smiles on your face still, okay, when you come out of court. And as much as you don't want to win, but you want to win just to prove the lesson, he needs to learn lessons learned. I just keep hearing your grandmother say, tell him he's got to stop. He's got to stop, He's got to stop. That's what I keep hearing her say. He's got to stop. Just tell her to go for it. Go for it. But I'll leave that there. And geez, we're nearly ready to go. Damien Snow says, I can help with the whooping part. Yes. He didn't go to her funeral. See, how disrespectful. Like, honestly, how disrespectful is this son of yours? The karma is going to come and get him. Yeah, 100%. Like, that's what I see all the time. Like, they don't attend the funeral. They don't go to visit the elderly while they're, in palliative care, or they're in a home, or they're even at home. They don't visit them. They just want everything. They think they're entitled to some form of payout, even though he's received a payout already. Like, oh, the morals of this child, the morals and disrespect is just unbelievable. People need to learn lessons, and that's one thing that I do with my life. If someone's being rude or nasty to someone or myself or whatever, I teach lessons now, and I'm too old to not teach lessons and have that, have them get away with something that is unmorally ethical. But you've started me on a rant now. She said, my mum looked after him from 5 years old until he left home at 21. I have not seen his son in 5 years. See, he's just, don't even start me, Diane. I'm going to have to go. You're listening to Alive at 90.5 FM, and we'll be back next week from 8 till 10 on Sunday and 8 till 10 on Monday. But we'll see you then. Have a beautiful week, everybody, and good evening. Thank you very much. Bye.
This is your local radio station, Alive 90.5, keeping you up to date with local issues and events in the